Hello, this is Tijuana, the Real Estate Apostle, living my best life coach, and today is November the 17th, 2020. This is your first time at my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My channel is dedicated to my journey of becoming an entrepreneur and being able to put it into a teachable program to help millions of people to get free financially and live their best life. One of the ways that I was implementing this whole journey to financial freedom was through real estate. I did get a real estate license here in Alabama. In Montgomery, I was all set and ready to go to take over the real estate market, and just every first-time buyer and first-time seller, I was going to open up the doors and just really make a big boom there. So what I did was I started to focus on my social media, which I grew a big Facebook and a Facebook page, and I started a YouTube channel because I wanted to get multiple streams of income. And I did a little research and discovered that YouTube was a great way to get some passive income, as they would, you can monetize your channel and start to get some income there once you reach over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, that you are eligible to get monetized and you could start receiving some passive income on your channel. So I started a YouTube channel July 23rd, and to date I have over 1,200 subscribers and 709 watch hours. So that also is a stream of income, but it takes time to grow that. So these are steps I have to take. I got off into affiliate marketing, invested a significant amount of money in doing that. And also self-development, where I'm doing, meditation and exercising and fitness and all that good stuff. I also became an Amazon affiliate, where I'm, selling anything on Amazon and get a small commission for that. That also is a stream of income, and takes time to build that up. So in the meantime, while you're waiting to build up these streams of income, what do you do? Like, if is it smart to quit your job first and dive off into this whole thing and, go and see what happens from there? Which I don't think there's any mistakes. Okay. So you can always recover from, anything that you do. And I'm going to talk about, my recovery. So if there are blah, blah, okay, blah. So today's video, I'm going to talk about why it's important not to quit your job to do real estate full time. I'm going to give you my top 5 reasons why that is not a good idea, and we can go from there. So stick around. I'm about to give you my 5. I'm going to tell you, because I quit my job first to do real estate. I'm going to tell you all of the pros and cons, all right? So you can make your own best good decision. And I'm going to really tell you about what could happen to you mentally if you do that, and those cons that will happen. All right, so stay tuned. So I'm going to talk about I got 4 up here. Things that you need to really know and understand before you quit your job, and why it's not a good job to quit first to go do this real estate. Okay, so number 4 is you need to know how much does the average realtor in your area, how much income are they generating, right? So because I was just really, I have a lot of confidence in myself. If you guys have subscribed to me, you look back, you can see that I'm confidence. I'm overflowed with that, and I do have a lot of faith in myself and in the ability as me to be able to sell myself or to get people to do things, just by my personality and by my faith and what I believe in. So one of the things that I did not ask first was, how much are you making doing this? I didn't ask my broker. I didn't ask any of the other people in my brokerage, which none of them were doing real estate full time. The only person that was doing it full time was my actual broker. But everyone else had jobs, and so that was clue number one. So anyway, I'm just telling you my experience because I know me. I'm very optimistic, and I always see the bright side of everything. So throwing all caution to the wind is not a difficult task for me to do. And I don't have any regrets for well, the only regrets I do have is that I wish that I had, or in the future, I'm going to do more research, and then finding out how much the realtors in my area make would have definitely caused me not to quit my six-figure income to aspire for a good year was $50,000. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I had been consistently making over $100,000 a year for the last 5 years. So quitting my $100,000 a year job to hopefully get 50 was not smart. But I didn't even think about that. I was just knowing if I sold so many houses, I can, I was doing the doing the math on the commission checks, and I just need to sell this many, right? Without even doing the research on how many houses are the are these realtors turning, so that's one thing there. So find out how much the average realtor in your area is. The other thing is have a clear financial picture of how much money you're going to be investing, which you kind of learn as you go, because you hear a little bit about it, but you don't really have no one gives you a big list and say, hey, you know what, you need to have about 7,000 to get started, 7,000 to 10,000 to get started. They kind of, I'm saying I should have done my own little research, but I nickel and dimed myself up in it by just paying as I was going along, and then each week or month I would be presented with a new fee and just new stuff, because there's a lot of fees and a lot of things that you've got to purchase in order to actually get off into real estate. So, as far as just getting the license itself is several thousands right there. Then you got your business cards, your signs, your phone numbers, all the advertisement, everything, all those things add up. So want to, and then if you've quit your job, you've just cut off your income that was coming in, which could have held you over while you were building, I'm talking to myself, could have held you over while you're building up this real estate. Because number two, that was number three there. Number two is, it could take up to 90 days to turn a deal before you actually see any money from it, right? Because, you get, I get buyers, and I've taken buyers out to see houses, and then you put in an offer, maybe that offer doesn't even get accepted, or even if it does get accepted, you wait it out, you go through, you get, all these other little things, and then at the last minute, deals fall through. All the deals don't go through. Sometimes there's problems with the buyer's lending, there's just so many different reasons why a deal didn't go through. So I didn't ask about deals not going through. In my mind, I was just yay, every little offer, if the person's got the pre-qual, that's, cha-ching, that's money in the bank as soon as I find them a house, right? But, I've learned the hard way that, all the deals don't come through. So I know that I was celebrating. I was celebrating before the money was deposited on some deals and all that stuff. And a lot of those deals fell through. And what happens to your self-esteem when the deals fall through and you've quit your job, and now there's, you don't have the paycheck, so you already had to fight off, and I'm talking to me, I already had to fight off all of the, with fear and worry for those months that was coming by where I wasn't getting the paycheck being deposited. And at that time I still wasn't aware that the average real estate agent in my area was, maybe making 50,000 a year. So, and then so when the deal starts falling through, and then your esteem starts to kind of decline, and fear and worry gets more and more stronger and more powerful, because it becomes more difficult to, stand up to it when you haven't generated any income. So that could be a really, put you in a really bad space. But thankfully I had been on my mindset path with the meditation, visualization, all those things. But there are some spots in there where I was had started to slip as far as like being consistent, and I'll talk about that in a minute too. Let me just get my number one reason why it's not a good idea to quit. Actually, yeah, I guess that was number one. So I kind of put number one with number two. Number two was that it could take up to 90 days for you to turn those deals, and number one was the reality of deals falling out, especially now during this COVID time. Even the deals that I had received for my $500,000, the underwriting fell through on that. So then that is really the main reason what really turned this whole thing around for me, was because of that. I was like a big smack in the face of reality. So like I said, this is going on. This is what, over 4 months, and no income. Only one out of all the deals that I had put out there closed. So that's not enough. So guess what I'm doing? I'm running back to that plantation, y'all. But I'm just going back to do some contract nursing, just so I can get myself out of this hole. And because like now I'm like dog paddling, and I'm not trying to ruin my finances by holding firm to this whole thing. Now that I've gotten some more information, and I know that like all the other things that I was doing to put in income streams, which was the affiliate marketing, the real estate and all that good stuff, it's not enough. So I need to get back to work so I can build up some money. And the good thing about doing a contract nursing, I'm going to be making way more money. And it's just, for weeks at a time. I'm doing 13 weeks. That way I can, put more energy back into building this up, because I'm still not going to quit the whole real estate thing. And towards the end of it is when I discovered that I'm doing more real estate investment, which would be the avenue to give me the financial freedom. However, I need to have some income coming in, because now I'm so far down that in order to boost up my esteem and give me the mindset that I can do this, I need to see some money happening. Otherwise, my subconscious is finding it very hard. It's finding it hard to believe this whole thing. So I'm gonna do another video on how to make $720 a day. And you'll be surprised to know that this is gonna be this nursing thing. So anyway, I did learn a lot, and I'm not giving up. And I do understand too that I am responsible for this position I'm in right now, because I didn't do enough due diligence before I quit. But that's me, that's my personality, and I still like it. I still love it. And I'm still here, so, and stronger and more knowledgeable and all that good stuff. So anyway, go ahead, like and subscribe and continue on, because I'm giving you my journey, and in this way y'all know some good tips on how to make sure you don't get off into any problems like that. All right, thanks you guys. And yeah, anyway, so we'll see. Bye.